Hello and welcome to my channel. It's a Taylor Life. My name is Taylor, and in today's video we are getting lots of cleaning done. We are cleaning everywhere in the house, from my bedroom and bathroom to my boys' bedroom and bathroom. We're also cleaning the kitchen, the family room, the dining room. We are getting it all cleaned. I had mess all over the house and I just needed to get everything all cleaned up and back in order. And I'm also including a really good smelling simmer pot recipe that I love to use during the fall time. I live in South Florida, so it doesn't always feel like fall here, so I kind of have to bring the fall vibes in myself, and I usually do that just by trying to make the house feel and smell really warm and cozy. So if you like simmer pots, definitely stay tuned for this recipe because it will definitely have your house smelling really good and very cozy in fall. But first, before we start with the simmer pot, we are going to get some cleaning done, and we are going to start in our family room and dining room area. This area was just very chaotic. It's usually always very chaotic. We spend lots of time here. We eat here. We hang out here. My son does homework here. We just do a lot in this space. So I try to keep it clean. It doesn't always stay like that, but that's okay because I don't mind cleaning it up. And before we get too far into the video, if you're new here, I would like to just take a quick second to introduce myself. My name is Taylor. I am a wife and a stay-at-home mom. I have two boys. My older son Jackson is 7, and I have a 2-year-old named Lincoln. Jackson goes to school during the day, and my younger son Lincoln, he goes to daycare part-time just for a few hours during the day, but he is usually at home with me. On my channel, I'm always making cleaning motivation videos. I love making cleaning motivation videos because there is always some mess going on in my house that always needs to be cleaned up. So I spend a lot of time cleaning up, and I just love the sense of community here on YouTube where I can just share this with other people who are also cleaning, and we can kind of work together. It feels like you have a partner to clean with. So if you are looking for a friend to clean with or to just give you some cleaning motivation, I would definitely love for you to subscribe and say hello to me in the comments. I love chatting and getting to know everyone in the comments, so definitely say hello. And lately I've been kind of asking everyone to let me know where they are from, because it is fall time and I do live in South Florida. I kind of always want to know what does fall look like everywhere else. Anytime I've traveled to other places, I don't really travel much during the fall. I'm usually always home in South Florida during the fall time, so I haven't really seen a fall anywhere else. I've seen winter and summer and spring, but not fall. So let me know if you haven't already where you're from in the comments and what the weather is there like right now.
Like you care for me, you're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 'cause you got me like my. Like oh my God, don't let anyone hold you.
And you may notice that the back of my shirt says Slytherin. Let me know if you are a Harry Potter fan. Slytherin is my house. I love Harry Potter. I've always loved Harry Potter since I was a little kid when the books first came out. I actually read the first Harry Potter book that was released. I was in 6th grade. If that tells you how old I am. I feel like that's really telling of my age, but I was in the 6th grade when the first Harry Potter book came out, and I read the book the year that it came out, and I fell in love. I've been a huge Harry Potter fan ever since then, and I've seen all of the movies, but there's just something about fall that does feel like very Harry Potter, feels like going off to Hogwarts. So I recently went to New York to the Harry Potter store, and I got this shirt, and I was so excited to save it until it got a little bit cooler outside. So I could not wait to pull this out and put it on.
This time it's all different. You got every little
Now that we're done in the family room and living room area, we are going to move into the kitchen, and my kitchen was a hot mess. Usually around midday, my kitchen is always really messy because I am a stay-at-home mom. So I'm usually making breakfast in the mornings, and right before that like mad dash out of the house for school, like the kitchen just gets really messy, and then I come back and I tidy it up a little bit. But I do leave like some things, and I'm like, I'll get to them later. But I also like make breakfast and lunch for myself and my husband. So the mess kind of just piles up. But I like to clean the kitchen every day. Usually like after we have lunch, just to prepare it for dinner, because I like for the counters and everything to be cleaned off when I make dinner. So I wanted to go ahead and get this space like all cleaned up, all the dishes cleaned and put away.
Saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way.
It was time for me to clean the microwave. I don't clean our microwave very often because we actually don't use the microwave often. I only use it like if I have to, normally for like leftovers, to reheat any food. I usually do that on the stove. It's just easier for me that way. So like if I ever prepare food for us, I'll usually like leave it in the pots and pans that I cooked it in, or if I put it in Tupperware, I'll just put it back into a pot or a pan and reheat it on the stove. Just because we are a family of 4, like reheating food for 4 people in the microwave, it just takes a lot of time, and I don't always like the texture of food after the microwave, so I usually do it on the stove. But I realized like in cleaning it, I had some like stuck on gunk that I don't even know like what we warmed up in here, and I have no idea how long it's been in there. But I wasn't too worried about it because like I said, we don't use the microwave very often at all. The most I use my microwave for is to boil water, and I recently saw this funny post on Instagram of someone saying that they use their microwave to boil water, and when the water cooled down, they just poured it onto a plant and it killed their plant. And the person was kind of making a joke about it, but I can't tell if like the information was true or not. So now I've been kind of paranoid, thinking like, are we doing the right thing by microwaving our water? So let me know in the comments if you've ever heard anything like that, or if there's any truth to that. I have been loving my Mrs. Meyer's fall scented multi-surface cleaner. You guys, this is one cleaner that I run through so fast. Like I just make up things to wipe off all day because it smells so good. And it's so funny to me because normally when I buy a multi-surface cleaner, I kind of just like move it around the house, put it in different spaces. I will lose it and I'll tell myself like, oh, I need another one, or oh, I need a different scent. But this, I love Mrs. Meyer's fall scents. Like, they are my absolute favorite. I love the Christmas scents too, but nothing beats fall. Like, the fall scents are the best, and they're usually so hard for me to get a hold of, and I totally understand why, because they smell amazing. If you do not have some already, definitely check your local Target, or I was gonna say Amazon. Yeah, Amazon is somewhere else that I saw they still have some in stock. They just make your house smell so fall. There's no other word to describe it.
So sure in a heartbeat, all of my doubts disappearing at last. You made me fall without saying.
So before we move on to cleaning the rest of the house, I'm just going to show you guys how I make a really quick simmer pot recipe. Now, I'll actually put mine in my crock pot because I like for it to like slowly cook and have the house smelling all day. So first I'm just going to add some water. I'm going to add some slices of orange. I use about half an orange. You can use more or less of whichever scent you like the most. So I'm going to use a little bit more vanilla when I make mine because I do like the sweetness of the vanilla scent. I'm also going to use half an apple, and just make sure you just slice it up so that those scents can really get through. I'm going to use about 4 or 5 cloves, 2 sticks of cinnamon, and normally the recipe would call for about 2 to 3 drops of vanilla. I actually did about 4 drops of vanilla, and I just put my crock pot on high at first just to kind of get it going, because with a crock pot it's not going to really bring it to an actual boil, but I just wanted it to have a little bit more heat first, and then I switched it to low a little bit later just so the smell is kind of very subtle. So after I made that, I then went into my bathroom and started cleaning up in my bathroom. Now, I will say for the simmer pot, because I do it in my crock pot, it does take a little bit longer for the smell to reach throughout the entire house, but I do kind of like the subtleness of doing it in the crock pot instead of just boiling on the stove. I feel like when I make it on the stove and boil it right away, it's a really strong scent right away for about 2 hours, and then it kind of just like goes away, or I just get really overwhelmed with it. I feel like it's too strong too fast, if that makes sense. So that is why I like to do mine in the crock pot, but you can use that same recipe and apply it on the stove. You would just put it into a pot on the stove instead of into your crock pot, but the same recipe applies. And with the water, I did use 4 cups of water, but you can use more or less water depending on the size of your pot. So now we are just getting my bathroom clean, and everything in here just needed a quick little wipe down. My bathroom is very small, so whenever I leave things out, it looks very cluttered and very messy very easily. So I just wanted to put everything away and wipe everything down in here.
In your car in the backseat, wide awake is the way that you left me. Oh, now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake now, you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick now, let me ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick now, let me. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Now the bathroom is all done and all cleaned up. I love the way my bathroom looks when it's clean, even though it's just so plain. I think I'm actually enjoying the plainness right now until I get some more decor in here. But before I left out of here, I did want to go ahead and burn a candle because the smells were starting to come from the kitchen, from that simmer pot. I just kind of wanted the scent to keep going, if that makes sense. And my room is a little bit of distance away from the kitchen, so I decided to go ahead and light my Mrs. Meyer's fall candle in the bathroom, just to kind of give my bedroom and bathroom that really fall scent until the scent of the simmer pot reach that side of the house.
Kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my rest.
Whenever my room is a really big mess like this, I always like to start off with just making up my bed first. Not just because having your bed made makes the room look a lot better right away, but also because I have tons of pillows and we just toss like the decorative pillows on the floor every night, and usually like once I get those picked up, it's really easy for me to see like what mess I have left, and it's usually never as much as I thought it was gonna be because the pillows look like so much chaos. I'm always like, oh my god, I have so much to clean. But usually as soon as I get my bed made, I'm like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Even if it is still pretty messy, it's just always like a little bit better than what I was expecting.
Something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you. Hoping you wouldn't change me.
So after tidying up in my room, I ended up just calling it quits for the day because I had to go pick my 2-year-old up from daycare, and getting a lot of cleaning done with him is just a lot of hard work. Especially like when I've been cleaning all day, I'm usually a little bit tired, so I just like to spend time with him and my older son. Once he comes home, we just spend time together as a family. So I waited until the next day. So this is now the next day where I am cleaning my boys' bathroom, and I'm also going to clean their bedroom. But I wanted to start in their bathroom because after I did school drop off, I went in here, and I like to usually go in and do a quick little tidy up, and I was like, okay, this bathroom actually needs a lot of work. So I decided to go ahead and go all out and just go ahead and completely clean the entire bathroom. Now the clothes on the floor I wasn't expecting because that is my 7-year-old's responsibility. After bath time, that is like his chore, is to make sure that all of the dirty clothes are picked up after they take their showers and put into the basket. But I don't usually give him a hard time about it because he is in a lot of activities. So sometimes when he comes home, he may just be too busy or like getting close to bedtime, and I usually want him to have a little bit of like relaxing family time, so I don't like push him too hard about it. But on this particular night, I was like, I'm pretty sure he had time to put this stuff away, but I'm not gonna make a fuss. I was like, I'll just pick them up as I'm cleaning the bathroom up anyway, because he does not do any type of cleaning with like any cleaning products in here. I usually do all of that. He just does like little minor chores like putting his toothpaste and toothbrush back in the spot that they belong. But on days like this where I have to clean the entire bathroom anyway, I don't really mind.
You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah.
are no stop signs. Counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel. Yeah, yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's crazy. Cause you make it real, yeah. You found a different side of me. The one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You found a different side of me. Like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. I can feel that you're changing me. Day by day got me shedding skin. The layers are peeled away. Got me moving through time and space. Your magic can be erased.
While we wait for the bathroom floors to go ahead and dry after I mop them, I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning up in my boy's bedroom. It was a mess in here, but I don't mind helping my older son out. My younger son, Lincoln, he plays in here a little bit now. He used to not play in here very much, but now he'll kind of follow his big brother in. But for the most part, this is my older son, Jackson's room. We just kind of plopped this toddler bed in here in an attempt to get my 2-year-old to want to sleep in his own bed and not in my bed. It didn't work. He does not sleep in this toddler bed, but that is why there's kind of just like a toddler bed like sticking out in the middle of the floor, because it originally wasn't here. We just like ordered a toddler bed on Amazon in hopes that just being in the room with his big brother might make him want to sleep in his own bed. It did not. He likes to hang out in here for a little bit. He likes to sit on the bed, but when he gets sleepy, he comes to my bedroom. We've actually gotten him to sleep in here a few times recently, but he doesn't. I feel like he's only made it through an entire night about twice. He usually wakes up and just comes over into my room, and I'm trying to at least train him to not like yell on his way over to my bedroom, because what he will do is he'll wake up, he will call out for me, and he will walk over to my bedroom. And we do have like, you know, night lights and stuff throughout the house so he can see, but he will just like call mommy through the entire house as he walks through. So definitely wakes the entire house up when he comes back over to get into my bed, which is always really funny. But I don't want him to wake his big brother up, so that is why I don't like push for him to sleep in here like every single night and always like putting him back in his bed when he wakes up, because I don't want him to wake up multiple times a night and wake his brother up. So now we are all done in the boys' room, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put those rugs back in the bathroom and their dirty clothes basket, and we will be all done in there. I really hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would definitely love to have you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.